Some pumps should be replaced every 5 to 7 years and should be tested probably every 3 to 4.
Where is my sump pump? What does it do, and how could I tell if it's working?
The original ones were big pressure-treated boxes, basically located underneath the floor, usually in, well, they could be under the stairs in the furnace room or the laundry room. The newer ones are plastic round barrels, basically, that sit basically the same thing underneath the floor. They have holes all the way around the perimeter. You're supposed to check this 3 times a year. What you want to do is you can take the lid off the sump. There's usually 4 screws. Go put your hand down into the sump where the pump is, grab the float and lift that float up just a little bit. And you should be able to lift that up, and when you lift it, that pump should kick in and discharge the water wherever it's going to go. There's another thing that you can do is you can actually take the plug as well and just bypass the float. Some of the sump pumps have bypasses, some of them don't. But if you have a double plug on your sump pump, you can just take that the pump plug off and put it directly into the outlet, and you should hear the pump come as well. So that's just kind of a quicker way of checking your sump. Also, when you're looking at the sump pump, look for clay, sand, any debris that is in the pit, because any debris that's in there or sand will get into your pump and it'll ruin your pump. So make sure you do that. And I find that homes when they're first built tend to get a lot of sand. Maybe that was residual in the weeping tile when the house is being built, and then it kind of dumps in. So make sure you do that, clean that all out. If you do see an oil surface, and I do see that quite often, kind of like a color of like oil on the surface of the water, that often indicates that the grease seal has gone in your sump pump, which means you're going to be replacing that sump pump pretty soon.